Health is wealth. Yay! I'm not 100%.
Took a midnight swim in my Jura. Hating bitches blocked by Madura. I showed the bitch my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. Long time no see. I'm sure you guys have seen the last video, which is a fun video nonetheless, but we had to postpone posting it a week due to a multitude of reasons. So let me get into it. The first one being, right when we got back from Costa Rica, Lexie got literally so sick. Like, it's been about a week since we've been back now, and her symptoms were really crazy, to be honest. That was a couple of days ago right now, and I think she needs to go back in because she's not getting better. Because at this point, we kind of thought, like, okay, if it is a viral infection, she'll start to feel better. Like, the body just kind of has to run its course, you know, take ibuprofen, Tylenol, Excedrin, whatever, and rest. Because pretty much with my respiratory tract infection, that's what I had to do. And they were able to prescribe me some medication, but at this point for Lexie, because it's not bacteria related, they can't really do too much. Yeah, we're kind of at a weird spot. I think she needs to go back in. I don't know if there's been like a false negative on one of her tests potentially, or if, you know, we still haven't narrowed down the full reason as to why she's sick. But I'm now thinking she contracted something from the airport versus Costa Rica. I mean, we're up to date on all of our shots, so like, we're never concerned when we travel about getting too sick, but obviously we've had a lot of health concerns this year, so this was really just the cherry on top of the cupcake, because y'all know I've been extremely sick, and Lexie's been very lucky to have not gotten sick from me. And maybe we jinxed it talking about it so much like that, saying that Lexie hasn't gotten sick, and now here she is, sicker than a dog. But all we can do is hope that we find some answers soon. I think my mom is coming up today actually to help her, because it's really hard too when she's not living here, like, to take care of her. I've been doing the best that I can, but you know, I can't really do all that much besides like make her food or anything like that. And on top of it, you know, I still have to go to our classes, like help her. I don't know if she's been doing homework, but I've been like organizing assignments, basically telling her what she needs to do, X, Y, and Z, because her absences are excused and mine wouldn't be if I wasn't there. So that's like a little bit of a tricky part with it being basically the last full month of school that we have. So yeah, by the time you guys see this video, I'm hoping we finally have some answers, and I'm hoping that Lexie's probably starting to get into some sort of normal routine, but who's to say, because I thought by now she'd start to feel better as well. And honestly, you know, life's, and health is wealth. Truly, health is a privilege to wake up every day and be healthy and not have any sort of things stopping you from, you know, doing your day-to-day life, work, school activities, whatever the case may be. Like, that truly is a blessing. So if you haven't been sick in a while, maybe don't think about how you haven't been sick in a while, because that's how it always works about people getting sick. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. Obviously, we try and stay on routine. I think we've done a really good job at staying on our bi-weekly videos, but you know, when one of us is sick and I can't get the content later because Lexie has some camera equipment and we have class and school and stuff, I wasn't able to get the footage to our editor until later. So we just thought it would be best to postpone a week, especially coming back from the trip and everything. But yeah, that is an update on Lexie. But on to more exciting things. Your girl is getting ready to go shopping because I got the keys to my new apartment. So I got the keys actually a couple of days ago, and honestly, I kind of just wanted to soak in that first time. Obviously, you guys got to see Lexie's, and I was there with her, and so was Devon. But, you know, I don't always want to whip out a camera, and it was later in the day and I just kind of wanted to stay low key and appreciate the moment a little bit. But obviously Lexie has more so been taking you guys on her furnishing journey. Now will kind of be my turn to start incorporating that aspect in, which obviously I'm really excited for. I also wanted to give you guys an update. We had a meeting with an interior designer that we almost went ahead with, but given graduation, school, everything like that, we just feel like with traveling too, both of us already have a couple of trips planned up before the end of May. So with all of those things considered, we honestly kind of just felt like it was best to do it ourselves. I know we kept talking about how we didn't want to buy unnecessary things, unnecessary furniture, or like be too sure, but I think what just comes with this now moving forward is we both are super into Pinterest. We're super into interior design. I feel like we've both been doing a lot of research for a long time. And in all honesty, you know, going the route of an interior designer can take a little bit more time as far as sourcing products and certain things. So I think both of us are just gonna kind of, you know, go off of inspiration that we see and tailor what we like. And, you know, worst case scenario, we have to return something. But we just felt like with the time frame that we're kind of looking into right now, y'all know that I love Pinterest, so I feel like I've kind of been curating like how I want my apartment to look and feel and represent like me in a way. So I honestly feel like I am in a good enough place to start moving forward with purchasing, you know, certain pieces that I want in my apartment. I think our biggest concern with the idea of getting an interior designer was so that we weren't making any sort of like reckless purchases, or like we were pretty sure on an item. But I think in our head, like the math kind of evened out, I guess. And like I said, I think we're both in a good enough spot where like we know what we like it's our money. We can go ahead with purchasing products that like we feel would be a good place. And I think like because these are more expensive purchases, like if y'all have moved into your own place before or bought in furniture, you know that it can be pretty expensive. So yeah, I think like I don't think the need for an interior designer necessarily worked out for us like right now. Honestly, I've just been doom scrolling on Pinterest. Ooh, child, what time is it? What time is it? 46. Okay, basically I need to leave. Devon and I are gonna go shopping. I've actually already started buying stuff ahead of time too, like before Lexie even moved into her place, because obviously I didn't want to make a bunch of really big expensive purchases like right while I'm moving in and stuff. So I think that was like a smart route. I've seen people do that online where they like collect stuff over time. So that just like financially makes more sense. But yeah, I'm really excited. We're gonna go to a couple of stores and then we have a bunch of stuff we have to haul up, and then I'll show you guys the place, which is so exciting. Let's everybody say we hope Lexie feels better. I'll show you guys my outfit quick too because I think it's really cute. It's basic though. It's just sweater from Aritzia, airy like trouser sweatpants, Uggs, and then my bag that Lexie got me. Gotta say goodbye to Ella too. Oh, Plumpy. Look at how plumpy she is. Bye, Stinky Bink. Love you so much. Picked Devon up from class, and then we're probably gonna get coffee or a matcha and then go. I'm really excited because we're going to Crate&Barrel, Pottery Barn. I feel like we'll find a lot at Crate&Barrel. Like I really like that vibe. I guess we're looking at some furniture, but honestly just feeling out like what we like and don't like. Again, I kind of already have like a map at least for the bedroom and the living room and the kitchen on what it's gonna look like. And so the dining room will probably be last because we'll have kitchen bar stools eventually, and then I also think my beauty room will be last. And then another thing is I think I'm gonna have to do a custom IKEA PAX closet, because when you guys see the closet, maybe you can help me, maybe I don't need to do that, but I guess in my head that's really the only way that the closet is gonna work. Because right now, like Lexie had built-ins in her closet and we kind of just have like a rack like 2 racks, and I just think in my head that's gonna be an organized mess. I think we need more drawers, we need more structure, we need more organization. So I think it would be best to do some sort of custom closet thing, which isn't actually too bad. Like, it's not as pricey as I thought it was gonna be, but I also just know that, you know, with this apartment, like, furniture is expensive, but I've also, like, it's just, like, crazy, I guess, like, the perception of money. Because obviously Lexie and I are pretty smart with our money. We have I was gonna say academic advisor. We have a financial advisor. We have an accountant, well, plural accountants. But yeah, we're pretty smart with our money, but it's weird, I guess, to compare, like, you know, my computer to being the price of, like, a bed frame. Like, that's just really weird in my head. Or, like, even some, like, purses that I bought, and I'm like, it's not me regretting the purchase, but it's just like, that's a couch. I don't know, it's just, like, weird. Like, money is weird, the perception of money is weird. And yeah, I guess maybe this is just, like, something we realize as we go into adulthood too. Like, I bet you I'm gonna look at plates and be like, why is a plate $10? Why, whatever. Like, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's adulting at its finest. Maybe it's a lesson that needs to be learned. I do think that I have a pretty good perception of money and idea of money, but it's just, like, weird comparing it to other things that I've bought in, or just, like, other things in general. But I do have to acknowledge, like, this is a big step, and I'm gonna have to let some money go. But I'm gonna be smart with it. But, like, I don't know, I just, like, it's, like, hard to get me to spend money. Like, there are certain things that I feel like I can spend a lot of money on. Sorry, I'm just, like, rambling. But, like, I'll spend money on food easily. I think I'll spend money on clothes easily if I really like a piece. But I have a really hard time spending money on jewelry for some reason. Like, I want to invest in my jewelry this year, but I don't know why. Like the price of fine jewelry or, like, nice jewelry is just, like, it's so hard for me to let go. And I guess maybe I'm having, like, the same struggle with furniture. I mean, it's bigger and it makes sense. Like, the use per wear, like, I don't even know why it's, like, harder for me to do it. But maybe it's just because I've lived in 2 apartments already and I haven't really had to do that because it's been, like, college apartments. So now it's, like, my first, like, this feels like my first big step as an adult. Well, maybe the second. I think this vehicle in specific is probably my first. But yeah, now this is, like, my big second, and this is a big one. I think that this apartment is probably, like, not more expensive than the car, but it feels bigger. Like, it feels like it would be a bigger purchase than the car, but it's not. But, like, I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense. You guys will just have to let me know. But yeah, let me just stop rambling and go get Devon, because I don't know what is going on with me today. Anyways, see you on a bit. I just picked up Devon, got my matcha. Looks pretty good. There's, like, a hint of something in here, and I don't know what it is. This is my first sip of caffeine today, though, and I needed it. I had 3 coffees yesterday. I had 3 meetings yesterday, which normally it's not, like, I don't have that many meetings. I'd probably say I have, like, an average of 2 a week, maybe 3 occasionally, but yesterday I had 3 in a day because I had a meeting with my accountant, and then I was supposed to have our bi-weekly meeting with our managers, but we moved them because both Lexie and then one of our managers was feeling a little under the weather. And then I had a briefing call with Marshalls, which is super exciting because I'm going to be sharing some looks from their spring collection. I talked to my mom and I talked to Lexie too in between seeing y'all, and Lexie is feeling a little bit better today, thank goodness, but my mom, like I said, is still coming up and bringing her back to the emergency room. Because I said too, she's so sick that she almost can't advocate for herself, and my mom is very, very nice. Like, she's probably one of the, like, nicest people I know, and she's very caring. Because it's even funny, Devon does a really good job at taking care of me when I'm sick, but I always just say, like, oh, I miss my mom, because she's just, like, it's just, like, a mom, and I love it. Yeah, so I'm glad that she's coming up here to help Lexie out, because there's nothing like having your mom take care of you when you're sick. And where I was going with this is that my mom is a very nice woman, but if you piss her off, or more, actually not even her, if you piss her kids off, or, like, you're not, like, treating us how we should be treating, treated, she'll get mad. Like, she'll get, like, maybe not herself, which I don't like, because then they're like, that's when I get mad, and I, like, kind of want to clock people. I know I'm missing it. The iconic Minneapolis view that I usually record.
Cybertruck.
What?
There. Right here.
Ugh, just
so
ruined my
ugly.
day!
They're so ugly.
It just ruined my day! Oh my god, you guys, look at this. It's so ugly.
Working at the pyramid, working at the pyramid tonight.
Yeah, but I almost kind of wanted to mix it with
Working at the pyramid tonight. Yeah, working at the pyramid. Working at the pyramid tonight. Working at the pyramid.
of the color.
Working at the pyramid.
And it's on sale.
In my convo.
It's like a teal. I don't like the mermaid bowl with it though. I think you'll get a really good feel for furniture. I was talking couch steps to Devon and he didn't know what I was talking about.
I was gonna say I didn't know the difference
So,
between the different couch steps.
You'll feel the difference today.
Would people ever actually sit in there and relax?
I mean, they're actually not as uncomfortable. They're just a little uncomfortable. I think the other chairs though are more cozy. Okay, so a little update. We just checked out and I said we were just looking, like we got like some knickknacks and stuff like that, but we actually just got a couch, which is insane. Neither of us anticipated coming out. I literally like kind of just come for inspo and like window shopping.
It was kind of one of those couches where like we both really liked it and like it was really comfortable.
It was
fit the
comfortable.
vibe.
It had like a 43-inch depth, and being here because like if you guys have ever been to Crate&Barrel or like if you plan on moving anytime soon or whatever, they have a new movers discount. So we literally got 15% off our entire purchase, including the couch, which like doesn't sound like that much, but like when you're making a bigger purchase, that does, yeah. And honestly, based off of things that I was like already looking at, we both loved it. I think they did some sort of like interior design thing too, where we could make sure that it fit in the apartment based on like the layout of our apartment, the dimensions of our apartment, and the couch. So it was really cool to see that as well, which they did all that for free. Yeah. That's what our interior designer would have done. So that was like really cool. I loved that. That's what yeah, that's what, I'm like hot.
I'm sweating.
That's what I wanted to see. So that was really fun. I'm really excited. I'm sad though because they had like the perfect accent chair. So this couch is a very basic couch, but I'm pulling in texture and color through accent chairs that are going to be in the living room, as well as the giant rug that will be covering basically the entire living room as well. And I found these dark brown, like, I don't even know what the texture was.
It was like almost like a wool.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
like,
a wool. It was like
but,
curled.
That's like the closest thing I can like say.
It was like curled, almost like a curly.
Sherpa-y?
Yeah, not but not like gross Sherpa. Like you could tell it was like, I don't know. I just really liked it, and it replicated a lot of inspo that I had seen on Pinterest. But they stopped doing the fabric. It literally comes next Thursday. I also have a bed frame coming in the mail, and I'm like second guessing my bed frame. It's brown, and I bought it with the intention of getting dark burl wood nightstands, but I'm really struggling to find nightstands that A, are not out of budget, and B, like good quality. There were these ones on Anthropologie that I really liked, but the reviews are pretty bad, so I didn't want to like do that. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace too, but I'm just not like finding what I'm looking for, because again, I kind of want the nightstands to be a little bit of a funky texture or shape. Like that's just like my vibe, I guess. So yeah, that is so exciting. I wish I could have called Lexie and my mom to like show them, but neither of them were answering, and I think that they are probably in urgent care, so it'll be a surprise. Big girl purchase on a big girl things. So yeah, we're just gonna eat our Shake Shack and then probably go back, maybe show y'all some clips if it's like interesting, but y'all have seen us at Crate&Barrel so much already. I'm just kind of like, are they sick of this yet? But it'd be cute for like a beach house, but yeah, I like the concept. I think the shape is a little bit dated though. Yeah. So these are actually the pants that I got, which is cool to see them in person. Besides when we were in New York.
It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah, yeah.
I like that one.
It's something about the way you
What do you like?
stare into my eyes.
The candle thing.
Yeah.
I
like
know
that
that
one,
I
too.
don't make things clear.
Is that you like the color too or
I
not?
fall for you every time I try to.
Darker.
But otherwise,
But it's also like a gray contrast. It's not like a brown contrast. I mean, it's got a little brown in it, but like I think it's still dark though.
do you think that if we did this and maybe a black coffee table, that would be enough contrast?
That might be.
Versus like trying to find, because we're obviously struggling trying to find a darker chair. Okay, we are currently in Devon and I's new apartment. The layout is different than Lexie's. It's actually a little bit of a smaller unit. She has 2 hallways counteracting the main living space, but yeah, I'll kind of give you guys a brief tour. It's absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to have a like bar, coffee area, living area, and then one of both Devon and I's favorite parts about this apartment is this little tucked away den. But there are 3 bathrooms in this unit, and then this leads into what is going to be my content filming room, which is super exciting. I'm so excited to have this space. And then here is the primary bedroom, which, if you guys can't tell, is absolutely massive. Like, I'm obsessed. And then here is the closet. And this is kind of what I was talking about the difficulty of storage. Like, I just don't think that is gonna be practical. There's also a master bathroom, which I'm obsessed with. And yeah, I love this space. Devon and I have a lot of boxes and stuff we need to open. We actually went to West Elm too and got our accent chairs, and we're both obsessed. They're so nice, but we're on a little bit of a time crunch considering Devon has a meeting at 6:30, you said? So yeah, let's get to unboxing some stuff. Or maybe we just unbox and then I kind of give you guys a haul. I think that actually might be quicker. Okay, you guys, it is the next day and I'm already tired and I haven't even started organizing anything. I'm about to start filming a little moving series that I'm gonna be doing, like apartment series, home diaries, something like that, on my TikTok and like for short form content. And I just had to haul all this stuff up by myself because Lexie is still sick. We've gotten some test results back and there is like an official diagnosis, but that's not my business to share. And you know, I feel like if you've been dealing with like a lot of health concerns and stuff like that, like to talk about it or to like share whatever you've gone through and like what you have, A, I think that's up to like the actual person themselves, and then B, it honestly like doesn't always do much because, you know, it can be so grueling on your body, mentally, physically, emotionally, and it can just be kind of hard to like talk about. And honestly, as y'all know, Lexie and I have had some pretty serious like health issues. Like we keep getting pretty damn sick. I'm not sure what it is, but health as well. Anybody can get sick, anything can happen. So taking care of your body and appreciating a healthy body and being able to wake up and do what you need to do is extremely important, but also it is a luxury that not everybody has. Not acting like we haven't had anything like life-threatening per se, but I just haven't been that sick in a minute. And like even if I have like a cough or like congestion or a sinus infection, I'm like, damn, I really did not appreciate the last time I was able to breathe through my nose. So I feel like it's kind of on that level. That's what I'm kind of getting at. But I'm really excited. I think actually I'm gonna give you guys like a little bit of a haul, but I am, like I said, going to be filming this kind of portion for short form. So there'll be clips, y'all will see that either online and stuff like that. Otherwise there'll be a little montage vibe, but I don't have like my big camera and tripod with me. I just have the little DJI, so this is what I'm gonna be using. But let me show y'all what we're kind of working with. I also have some pans. Let's go through some of the fun stuff. Okay, there we go. So I actually want to show you guys the first thing that I've ever bought in for this apartment. Hello. Adult money is being put to use. I don't think that I have shown you guys these, and I got them from Anthropologie. They are literally cat oven mitts. I'm obsessed. I love them. I am a crazy cat lady. I will contest, so had to have my oven mitts ready. So yesterday I went to Crate&Barrel, obviously, and I ended up going with these bowls. They look really white right now, but they're actually a ceramic clay, like kind of ivory cream pebble. And I have plates coming as well. I got a bunch of these like bamboo organizers from Amazon that I'm gonna be putting in the drawers, and this like perfectly matches the inside of the drawers. So I really like these. A lot of this storage and potential decor stuff is actually from Amazon. I'll make like I think I have my apartment as the list title, so I'll have all of that linked like below, so if you guys want to shop any of this, you can. I got a lot of like cleaning supplies. Like I got this kit, I got a bunch of scrub daddies. Well, these are scrub mommies actually. Garbage disposal cleaners. Another thing that I really like that we got from Crate&Barrel is this little colorful like berry set. I feel like washing your fruit and then putting it in some sort of container like this, so that you can see them, they stay fresh, and they're not really like sitting in any of the gunk and bacteria that you like might have brought in home with you from the grocery store. I got these two soap dispensers from Anthropologie, and I really love like the burl wood look. And then I also got this like jewelry holder that I'm gonna put in there as well. And yeah, I just want my bathroom, like I'm not too worried about jazzing it up because I want it to feel like a spa. I want it to feel luxurious, I want it to feel clean, I want it to smell good. So yeah, I was kind of stressed about what I was gonna do for the bathrooms, but I kind of realized that less is more. Oh, another thing I'm really excited about is these salt and pepper shakers, again from Anthropologie. Can you tell I like Anthropologie? They're really cute. However, these are like 3 pounds. Honestly, you know what? These are like 5 pounds. Like these, I feel like I'm in like a yoga sculpt class right now. They're heavy. I guess I'll be getting a little bit of a workout in. I also have this blender from Beast. They actually sent me this probably over a year ago, and I kept it because I knew that I was gonna be moving into my own place, eating my own things. So honestly, all of this stuff is probably like the duration of like a year. Like some of it dates back pretty far. Like this, like tumbling box shredder, I literally got for Christmas in like a Secret Santa thing game from Devon's family, and I was like, I'm gonna need that. Same with this, and then yeah, just like a lot of decor pickups. But I need to get into vlogging, and I'll give y'all an update probably when I'm done, and then I will give you guys like an overview of everything. Okay, it's actually literally 3 hours later. The kitchen still looks bare, so it looks like I had no progress, and I got ready for the gym. Actually, let me show you guys my new shoes really quick. These are so cute. I'm obsessed. I love them. As I said, I was gonna show you guys the final product. So I got these glasses here, and then in this cabinet, all I have are the bowls that we got. And then I put all the pans in here for now, but I might change that. And then Caraway actually was so kind enough to send me some pans, so I have that in the next cabinet. However, since I bought pans already, I actually might see if I know anybody I can give those to, because I don't need a million pans, and I don't know, if I don't find myself using them or something, then I just don't think I should keep them. Next, so far the most put together part of this apartment is the silverware drawer. I love this. Lex and I both were like, we're doing gold silverware. The only thing with gold silverware is just make sure that it's 80-20, I think, for stainless steel or something like that, because it will tarnish 20% slower, as to what I'm told. And then this drawer will be for cooking utensils, and this drawer is also finished. I need to get some things that will like stop these from sliding, basically, but I also like how this is color coordinated as well. Do I have anything over here? I think in here, oh, this will be my tea drawer, and I think I have some pans and cutting boards in here. Literally, these cutting boards are from Amazon. They already chipped, so I'm not gonna link those because a chunk of wood already came out, and I feel like they shouldn't be doing that. Now the bathroom, I love how it's coming together, but let me know what you guys think I should do in this gap. I'll show you. So this is the shower. I actually think I need to get a different one of these because this tub is a little bit wider, but I have a candle, and then I'm gonna put some like bath salts in here. And then I have this little wooden, I don't even know what it's called. I don't know why I'm blanking. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, and then here, like I said, this will be for my jewelry and stuff like that. Soap dispenser, and then here there's like an awkward gap. I'm thinking we put some sort of artwork here, and then like a big flower pot with some flowers. And then for now, I just have this giant candle, and it literally smells so good. It has flowers on it, but it's cute. Same with Devon's. These are some shelves that I got. I also put the extra bamboo organizers that I had in these drawers because this will probably be a skincare drawer for me. And I did the same with Devon, even though he probably won't have that much skincare. And then I just put this little brown trash can here. But yeah, that actually took me way too long to do. So there's that, but I'm gonna go work out, and I don't know when I'll be checking in next. I'm going to work out tomorrow. Lexi's going to get her nails done, so tomorrow I think, so maybe if she's feeling better, she can film it. But yeah, I guess I'll just keep y'all updated. We do have quite a bit of time for filming. Oh, and obviously I'll vlog me getting my couch and stuff like that first night here. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done this whole entire afternoon, and at 6 o'clock I'm just now having time to work out, and sometimes that happens, but I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna show out, and I will catch y'all in the next day. It is currently 9:03. Why is this not facing me? Come on. There we go. Yeah, currently 9:03, and I'm on my way to Yoga Sculpt. I've kind of been in a debate on whether I like Yoga Sculpt or Solid Core more, as you guys know. I don't know. Solid Core, I kind of like the aspect of like sweating a lot. I feel like it's hard for me to drink water, so then obviously I'm really thirsty. And I just feel like Solid Core is really low impact. Like it's very strength training based, honestly. And I saw online that Solid Core has a higher resistance than most like Lagre or like Pilates studios, I think it's called. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I've been doing it twice a week. but I miss core power. I miss yoga sculpt. I don't think it necessarily does too much for building muscle, but I don't know, I just like the flow of it. I like the feel. Yeah, I don't know, but Lexie's feeling a little bit better today, I think. She came and stayed with me last night, well, like in our like shared apartment, and I was able to like take care of her because I haven't really been able to do that with her being at her apartment. So it's been a little bit better, I think. I really think that Ella is helping. Like, cats really do like boost your mood and take care of you and stuff like that. So it's crazy, like the impact in like her mood and her vibe and everything like that, and honestly just overall like how she's been feeling since being around Ella. But I'm gonna try and bring the DJI in with me. Like, I usually film on my phone, but I think it's like small enough, and then if I make sure I get in like a corner, I think it would be fine. So nobody's like behind me or anything like that. But yeah, not too much going on today, honestly. I'm gonna do a Target pickup. I'm gonna place a really big Amazon order. I also have to film a partnership, which is super fun, with Dr. Jart. You guys know that I love their face masks. I love all of their products, but like their face masks in specific, I ride at dawn for them. I love them so much, and I'm promoting a new product. It's a sunscreen stick, which is perfect for the spring and summer, and I've really been liking it so far. And it is new, and I'm mentioning that it's new, so it's not like I mean, I've been using it, but it's not like I've been using it for months because I haven't had it for months. But I really like it so far, and I like that you can put it over makeup. I like you can put it under makeup. I just like the product, period. So yeah, so that'll be fun, and it's gonna be the first partnership I'm filming in the apartment, which is super exciting. So yeah, I will probably, I'm gonna bring y'all along with me in for the workout class, and then we'll go from there. I will catch y'all in the studio.
Say my name, say my name. No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game. Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby. Better say my name of the day.
So it's currently a couple days later, I think. Yeah, it's a couple days later, and we're actually at Lexie's apartment. Today is the best that she's felt so far, so I'm really hoping that she is having a breakthrough. But she got her bed delivered, and Devon and I are gonna unbox it, mostly Devon. And then I was gonna maybe vacuum and like tidy up her space, because she actually came back and it's...
Like the air mattress first?
No, we'll just move it to the side. She's been staying with me because I've been taking care of her, so she hasn't been staying here. Like, she just wasn't able to get up. I've been taking pretty good care of her. The CNA in me was coming out a little bit. But yeah, she finally has a bed, which is super exciting. Super exciting. Oh! I cracked my back.
Oh.
Now come down.
Tell a bitch, step up in this bitch, I look too fine.
Upside down.
Took a midnight swim in my Cuba.
This is a king?
It's gonna get way bigger.
I showed the bitch my pendant.
Wow. Lexie's got a bed.
In my Cuba. Don't cheat a dime, don't cheat a dean, don't cheat supreme. That's why I'm
We got an air fryer too. This was currently on sale at Target, and it's the same one Lexie has. It's by the Ninja brand. And after having our little circle, our little black circle one for a long time, we felt like it was due for an upgrade. We've had that air fryer for 2 years. Actually, longer than that, 3 years. The whole entire time we've been in college.
What?
Is it like weird being in here?
No, I'm excited.
I also wanted to give you guys an update, like again, briefly on Lexie. There's no question as to how she got from like literally feeling like, she says she felt like she was gonna die. There's no explanation for her progression, except, which some people might think I'm crazy for saying this, Ella. I'm not even kidding you. I think it has to do with Ma. I think it has to do with Booty. I think it has to do with BB. Whatever name I'm calling her, it has to do with that damn cat. You can't convince me otherwise. Devon just sent me a thing on Instagram about how like purring in cats will like heal broken bones. And cats have healing properties, I think. I don't know, I saw a TikTok that Aaliyah, my little sister, had sent me. And it was not even close to being that serious. It's very funny and lighthearted, but like, you could not tell me that Ella didn't have anything to do with it. Like even her mood when she first came back to stay with me, she already like seemed uplifted because of Ella. Or like if I'm sad and I'm around her, I'll feel better. Like she truly provides comfort, but I think in this situation it went beyond that. And if you have a pet, like I think you can contest. I'm not speaking specifically for cats, I'm just speaking because I have a cat, but I truly do think that like cats do have healing properties. Buki is a healer. Don't you agree?
Yes, she is.
She makes everybody happy. I love her so much.
Me too. I do too.
That's all. We were also debating on getting like a new coffee machine because we have like a really nice like espresso machine because we have like a whole coffee bar, but they have such a nice coffee machine. Like it's like really, really nice. Like it's like a machine. And I'm like, I don't want to like spend the money when I can literally go down to the lobby and get it. And like, it's clean, people use it all the time. Like it must be a fan favorite.
Yeah, we try it.
It's so good.
Pretty good.
Literally just a vanilla latte. They should be using butter, right?
Wow. That is really good.
Right? Okay, so basically, I already told you guys that I got cutting boards, but this one is like more for decoration. But tell me why it's like nicer and thicker than the other ones that I got. First things first, this is going on the counter. And then I got a lamp for the counter. I just love like not overhead lighting, basically, is what I'm saying. So this is like a cordless one. Allegedly. Look.
That's cute.
And it has different settings. It's very like, obviously it's nothing crazy, but I like, yeah. I can't tell if it looks cheap or not with the, I thought that was gonna be glass. It's not glass, but it's fine. And then I got some shower shelves, 6-pack for the primary bathroom. And then I got this ceramic bowl for our utensils that I think is gonna go over here. It's kind of like bland, but there's gonna be other pops of color like in here. Alexa will go here, and then maybe like the butter churn thing that I have. And
You got that?
I got it on Amazon, cheaper than when we were at wherever we were at. And then with salt and pepper, butter, or oil, I think that looks better. Hopefully it's not too bland. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I have like the little TV Alexa thing here, and then I have like a butter thing that's like pink marble that's coming. And then here, this is where I'm saying it's bland. But we'll have color here. Maybe I'll add like a plant or like flowers. And then the stuff that's in here is gonna be gold. So, in due time. Now we're opening our plates. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Because then I have like other colorful dishware coming in. I might move the paper plates eventually, but until then that looks good. So the max we can have for our mantle is like 64 inches exactly. So
That would be pushing it.
oh, I want it big.
Yeah, 62 would be good.
I want it to move the thing.
So I mean, this is
You know, just
75.
get some cinematics. What?
75, 77,
I want one this big.
65.
Where? Like this doesn't feel big at all.
Hey, well, do you want it bigger than the fireplace then?
What do you think? Like,
Are we not?
there's a lot to explain, but this is my first outing in like 2 weeks. Lexie is alive, basically. Yeah. She made it out the Hunger Games. I'm actually really nauseous right now, but I'm here. I need air. Anyways, yeah.
So then you want something like this?
Well, does this not feel
So,
what do you think?
is the issue it could be wider than the wall?
This TV right here.
What? What one is that?
I'm just trying to see the dimensions so you can see how big.
This
Yeah.
feels big.
What is that?
I don't know.
How are you not thinking that this is not a big TV?
This is also.
Yeah, but look at this one.
This is also 65.
Maybe I'm just used to my projector.
You are used to your projector.
I'm hanging in there.
Got him.
This is 1900.
Oh.
That's a $2,000 TV.
Oh. How much is that one?
This one
The
is.
sound
This
bar.
is $3,300.
Missing a couple zeros, I guess.
Yeah.
Lexie got me some housewarming gifts, and she wants me to open them. This is the first one. Oh, are these some pajamas?
Hopefully they're nice.
One thing about me is I don't play about my jammies. Hopefully they fit me. I like the colors you picked.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like really breathable and like cooling.
No, this is like the perfect pajama material.
I just like the colors.
Yeah, they are super cute. I love them. They fit!
Yeah, I think
Wait, period. I feel like, because you know what? I think if it was an XL, I think the waist might not fit me. Thanks. This was thoughtful. I like a cute pajama set.
I like the materials.
You gotta open it like this, gently, because... Bitch!
What?
I saw the packaging!
Literally dead set told you the hell I got you.
Oh, no way. Did you write a note? Ah! No way! Lexie! Wow. This packaging?
And I figured you might put it somewhere.
Oh, I will. You got me a candle?
Mm-hmm. Girl, I literally told you I got you all this.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I literally said it.
Wow. I'm not recording. No, I'm just kidding. Lexie, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't think you meant literally to a T. This red, beautiful. Wait, I don't want to I need to figure out how to put it back on. I don't want to untie it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is beautiful. I'm literally reusing all of this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I thought they were gonna be way bigger.
No, that's what I thought with yours, and yours were shallow.
Thank
You
God
did the red?
Thank God I did the mugs. I almost did the little coffee things, but I thought they were gonna be smaller. So I was like, let me get the mug because I thought it would be bigger. Still kind of teeny, but
No, this is so cute. Tea. Oh, that's so tea.
the left.
The taste of luxury.
Gross.
Oh my gosh.
So I almost got the cups to match. I wanted the candle to match the cup, but it was sold out.
A red candle? Wow. I'm literally keeping all of this. This is gorgeous. Yeah. Insane. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wait. I need to get a picture. Okay, that's a little update for today though, is a little bit of TV shopping. Devon and I got a TV and a surround sound system, and they're coming to install it next Wednesday. But tomorrow I am getting my couch, and y'all are gonna see it. This is actually feels like a monthly vlog basically, because it's gonna be over the span of 3 weeks. Like, yeah, it's gonna be over the span of 3 weeks, essentially, because we didn't post the Costa Rica vlog till a week later, so we're actually ahead. But this is the first episode, second episode, or actually it's the third episode of the High Rise Hottie series. Like, get into it, because Lexie and I are both balling out, and I'm in my new jammies, so talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. You guys, today my couch comes. They're actually gonna be here in like literally 10 minutes. Obviously, I'm gonna show you guys them setting it up and everything, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna try and set my camera up here, but try and be discreet because I don't really want to get the movers in it, and I want to protect their privacy. But I'm gonna set the camera up so y'all can see the couch. I love it. Disregard the color because I'm gonna be bringing texture and color in through accent chairs and rugs and stuff like that. I just wanted to have a white couch. I'm in my white couch era, what can I say? So yeah, let me head back down. Let's start this little moving process with my first piece of furniture. You guys, the couch is here and it literally looks amazing. I'm obsessed. They did such a smooth job. It's gorgeous. So let me do a little sit test for you guys because this is perfect. This is perfect. Oh, yay! I have a couch! Usually I would say furniture takes a pretty long time to ship, but because this wasn't like a custom fabric or anything, and Crate&Barrel had it in stock, it only took a week. And there are some things I'm willing to wait for, like the 2 accent chairs that I'm getting, I'm willing to wait for, but you know, some stuff like, I love this couch. I think now I'm gonna order some food and then, or actually, I don't have any food. I don't have any food. So yeah, I think actually I'm gonna work out and then I have some school, maybe go to a coffee shop so I can eat some food, and yeah, that sounds like a good plan. But literally so excited. This is so fun. I love adulting. Adulting is getting excited over pans and couches and furniture and decor. I love it here. It already feels so much more homey. Okay, I'm getting Lexie's reaction to my couch in this apartment. She just got here. Okay, take your shoes off. Okay, stand right here. Stand right here. Stand right there. Keep them closed, keep them closed, keep them closed. Now look.
Wait, I thought it was gonna be more white.
No.
It's actually quite creamy.
Once the TV is up,
I like this stuff.
yeah, it's like perfect. And it's firm, but it's still cozy. I don't like the super like fluffy like cloud couches basically, because I think I would be like patting those damn pillows every day, like multiple times a day. I already vacuum multiple times a day. That just adds on to the to-do list. I think I needed something with a little bit more structure.
Couch.
Yeah. And then you both have, like, Devon and I loved that, like, you both could have, like, footrests.
Well, if I'm over, it'd have to be you and Devon over there.
Well, yeah.
And me.
But, like, how, like, if it was just me and Devon, you can just sit here. Okay. Couch, couch, couch. Hey, guys. What has been going on? Because I know for me, a lot has been going on. Specifically regarding my health. I don't even know how to like start this just because so much stuff like has happened. Basically, it's been 2 weeks now since we came back from Costa Rica, and I'm not 100%. I don't even think I'm like 80% just here. And I've had a lot of health stuff going on. Sorry, I'm eating my breakfast.
at the same time. Let me show you guys. I got a breakfast pizza, and then I got this avocado toast, which looks really good. And then I got a Lucky Charms latte. I'm not a crazy coffee person, but
That's good.
this is really good. So I'm just gonna talk about what's been going on with my health and eat, because I think y'all need an update. I need an update. I said I need an update.
Yeah.
So basically, come back from Costa Rica on such a high. It was so fun. I had a great time. And I've never had migraines in my life, ever. I have headaches from time to time, but I've never had a migraine. And I started getting really bad migraines. I could have them all day long. And I knew they were migraines because my eyes became really sensitive to light. Like, I shut all of the curtains in my apartment. We got back Thursday, and Nigel ended up staying until Sunday. For those like 3 days that he was there, I was having a hard time. And it got to a point where I started getting like really fatigued, and I was having like cold sweats throughout the night. Like, he was literally there for all of that. And the day that he left on Sunday, later that day, my chills and my body aches just were getting so bad. Like, I was sweating through t-shirts. I decided to go to the ER. So I went to urgent care. Well, I went to urgent care. ER and urgent care are actually different, which I learned. But I went to urgent care, and I was there for like 8 hours. They basically ran a bunch of tests. I had a fever of like 103. Before I even went into the urgent care, I had a really high fever of like 101, and it just wasn't going away. And so when I got there, it was like at its like peak. Like, it was insane. I was sweating, then I was freezing, then I was sweating, then I was freezing. I was like, I had a lot of shortness of breath. My chills were insane. Like, I wore sunglasses to the urgent care because my eyes were just so like, they were not messing with how bright it was. And mind you, I still had this pounding migraine. They ended up running a bunch of tests. Didn't have COVID, didn't have influenza, didn't have pneumonia. All my tests were negative. My heart rate was elevated. I had a fever. And so basically they gave me an IV and gave me like 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol for my fever and the migraine and sent me home. The symptoms continued to worsen, and I started getting really, really, really bad body aches. And then I started getting even more like abdominal pain. Like, I had zero appetite. Like, I wasn't eating. I literally didn't poop for like 5 days. And so I like continue the week, and I go into the emergency room. Where did I go? I went in so many times because there was so much stuff going on. Ended up getting an appointment at like with a primary doctor, and I go in, and he wasn't the nicest, and I didn't feel like very comforted with like how I felt. And he basically was like, well, you don't have this and you don't have this, but you could have this and you could have this, but it's gonna take a few days to test for it. So he took like 4 little things of blood and like a full blood culture, urine analysis, nose swab, x-ray, everything. And he's like, I don't know, continue taking Tylenol. I think you might have a viral infection. There's no antibiotics for that, so you just gotta ride it out. And so I'm like, okay. Mind you, at this point, Anna and I are looking up stuff. Nigel's looking up stuff for like, okay, dengue fever, malaria, and that's what we like thought that I might have. And I was like, okay, we need tests for these things. He puts in all the tests, and I can see it. He doesn't even put in dengue fever. He says I might have it, but he doesn't put in a test to test for it. So I'm confused, and I'm still like worsening. Like this, I would say like 5 days after I got back, so like Tuesday, Wednesday, and I went in Tuesday, was like the peak, like worst I've ever felt. I literally thought it was just gonna continue to get worse. It had been a week at that point. Like I was like, what is going on? Like what is happening? And I thought it was gonna get better. Everybody was saying that it was gonna get better. You should feel better within a week, like, and I wasn't. And so it's weird because the Tylenol was helping with my migraines and everything, and it was helping lower my fever, but I still would have like a consistent fever. Like I was tracking my fever. It would range from like 99 to 101.5. And it was always in that range. It was always like slightly elevated or a fever, along with my other symptoms. My mom ends up coming up because I'm still not doing better Thursday. And we go to the like main hospital in Minneapolis, and we go to the emergency department. I'm there for 12 hours. 12 hours. And it's weird because they couldn't access my charts from when I went to the other urgent care and primary doctor. They literally could not see what I had been tested for or anything. They couldn't see any of that, which was so weird because, you know, with all this technology, they're sharing stuff, right? Could not see any of that. So I'm basically re-explaining everything, and I'm showing them my chart off of my phone for what I have access to. They do the same exact tests. Like they take a bunch of blood, they give me an IV, they gave me morphine, which was like actually insane. They gave me like 4 milligrams of morphine, and I felt so like, that was like the only point I felt like that whole week I truly felt better, which is crazy. Because obviously I know it's a really strong drug, but I was in such bad pain at that point, and I started having really bad abdominal pain, which was leading to a lot of back pain, and so that was like getting to a point where it made it really hard for me to walk. Like they were wheeling me around, and it just like, there was so many different symptoms. I don't even know. I felt like I had like 10 different symptoms, and they're like, it could be this, it could be that, it could be like, they just literally did not know. And so they ran a bunch of tests. I didn't have malaria, I didn't have a tick-borne illness, I didn't have a parasite, I didn't have any of that. They also did a CT scan, and at this point, my arms are like bruised from being poked so damn much and getting so much blood. Like, ugh, you guys, it was so much, everything was so overwhelming, and again, I was still in so much pain. It was a lot. I'm glad my mom was there, because she provided a lot of comfort. But it was truly a lot. And at this point too, I was so like, I was staying really hydrated. Like with the 2 IVs I had had that week, I was drinking a ton of electrolytes, a ton of water, a ton of Gatorade, and my pee was like red. I don't know if that's TMI, but my pee was red. And so that was also like in question as well, because I could have blood in my pee basically. And so there was just a lot going on. And so they basically said, we're going to run more tests and we're going to refer you to a different primary care provider, and we want you to go in and schedule an appointment basically, because there's stuff that like they couldn't test for in the ER for like tropical or like destinational like illnesses or infections, and they were pretty sure at this point I had a viral infection, but they didn't know what. And they were also had in question like mono, which I'm like, how would I get, because that's like the kissing disease, right? And I'm like, you can get it if somebody like who has mono like sneezes on your food, or I could have got it in the airport from, you know, touching something that was like contaminated. But I was like, as far as like kissing, I didn't get it from nobody, because Nigel felt perfectly fine. Anna, like, well, obviously I'm not gonna kiss Anna, but like we shared our drinks and our food and she felt fine. So like if I were to get that, I feel like they would have gotten something as well, just because we were sharing stuff, and obviously like Nigel's my boyfriend. So I end up, this is like a weekend, a little over a week at this point. I'm still feeling really sick. This way my migraines did start going away, and the chills like lessened, but the back pain that I was experiencing, I've never felt before. And abdominal pain, like it was on my left like upper part of my abdomen, and oh my gosh, I would never want to relive that. It was so bad. My sleep like was terrible. I was sleeping on an air mattress too, so I ended up going back with Anna so she could help take care of me, because I just like could not take care of myself like by myself. I was crying like at least twice, if not 3 times a day. And I was still just taking Tylenol, hydrating. That's all they really could tell me. And even now, I went in, I've seen her. I went in this past week, and I actually now have like a full body rash. It's like all over behind my knee, behind my knees, on my kneecaps, down my shin, on my thighs, on my arms, on my hands actually, on like the ankles of my feet, on my neck, on my chest. Yeah, so it's been like 2 weeks since I first had my first few symptoms, and it's like they're just like switching over. It's like, okay, I've had it, this has run its course, now it's time for this one. And it's like, what's going on? I still don't really know what I have because we're still awaiting like test results. She thinks it could be dengue. Mono is in question. Considering I had my fever for a solid week and now I have a rash, it makes sense for dengue, but also the abdominal pain, enlarged spleen, back pain makes sense for mono. I don't really know what I have, and I don't know why. It's like I've seen 4 different doctors and they all told me kind of different things. And none of them have told me like, hey, basically you have this, or your piece is colored because of this. Like, I don't know. And it's been difficult because it's like I've kind of just had to write it out, and I still don't have a solid answer, and I still don't feel 100%, and I'm like still fatigued by everything. I'm taking a nap. I literally don't even have the energy to work out. Even getting ready was like exhausting to me this morning. I'm managing my rash, but this rash is actually really bad. I took my first oatmeal bath yesterday, but sleeping, like try not to itch. Benadryl isn't helping, and I think this is like my 3rd day taking Benadryl, and I just feel like it's not an allergy related rash, so I feel like that's why it's not helping. I have like anti-itch cream, hydrocortisone, chamomile lotion, have all that, and it like helps soothe it a little bit. But I have to go back in this next week because we got to get this under control. I'm glad I feel better, but that is such like a whirlwind of just symptoms of like shit I went through. And I know it like might not sound as bad as like how I'm saying it, but it truly was. And the fact that I had so many unanswered questions basically for 2 weeks, and I still do, because I genuinely think that's the most sick and the longest I've been sick, and I'm still like, I'm still recovering.
I know you are.
I'm glad I went to go back to live with you. Anna was wearing gloves, she was wearing a mask, like.
I wasn't trying to get sick.
Yeah.
So I still had to go to our classes and stuff.
Yeah, so I had a doctor's note for a week and a half from class, and I'm not behind. A lot of my teachers did either excuse me from stuff or give me an extension, which is nice, so I'm back on track. But that was a lot. That was a lot, you guys. But yeah, basically that's what's happened. I think I had dengue, maybe I had mono, maybe I had both, honestly. But that was the worst I've ever felt my entire life, health-wise. And that's the update. I don't know how else to update you guys. I was never in my life expecting that. I hadn't been sick this whole semester. You've been sick. I hadn't been. But it was just a lot. And a part of me wishes it was some type of like bacterial infection so I could have gotten antibiotics and it could have went away. But because it's not, I feel like it's just got to run its course. And right now, this full body rash is what's going on. It's better, but it's still getting better. And it might take a while. I mean, if it is mono, it could take a month to like for me to finally feel better, and then I have to deal with like fatigue. If it's dengue, that still takes a long time to recover from too. So I'm just taking it day by day. And I'm not just vibing, I'm still taking like 3 medications. But yeah, that's my update for you guys. Yeah, that's my health update for you guys. I don't know what this rash is, but yeah, I'm gonna schedule an appointment this week to figure it out because it's giving me hell. And I'm trying my best. I couldn't even like fake it. I was like, I literally can't. Like, I can't be on social media right now, so I still haven't posted in quite a bit. All my stories have been giving everybody updates, but it's hard to give updates when you don't have updates yourself. I can just update you on how I'm feeling, not so much like results or anything. Yeah. And honestly, if I have to go to another primary care doctor, I will, because I'm kind of over nobody really like caring, I feel like, which is hard. So my grandma told me, if you're not liking this one, just go to a different one. So yeah. Anyways, I need to get my nails done because it's gonna help me not scratch, because I feel like your natural nails are so much sharper than when you have like dip. And so I need to get my nails, I'm just gonna get them short. I'm gonna get them as short as they can go, and hopefully it will help me stop itching, or hopefully it won't like give me the satisfaction of the itch that I want. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna call the nail salon and we're gonna go. I also ordered a couch. As you can see, Anna has her couch. I ordered a couch yesterday and a coffee table, and so yeah, we have some updates. That's exciting. Okay, I need to call the nail salon, but that was my update, guys. So I'm gonna take you guys through a few things. I just installed these lights here that I got from Amazon. They are motion censored. I just put them up. They were so easy, and I love the outlook of them. They're like rechargeable too, and like the way that they stick is magnetic, so you can literally just like pop the light out, charge it once like the battery dies, and then put it back up there. So I love that. I can link them in my Amazon storefront. I'm gonna make like a whole home, like basically everything that I've purchased from Amazon for this place in there. I have some more right here, and I'm literally gonna show you how I do it, but they come with like these metal things, and they just stick on. They're super sticky, and they're quite easy to take off. I messed up one, and I just took a knife and kind of scraped it under and plopped it off. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, and I think it just like elevates the closet so much more. So yeah, let me show you guys quick here. So I'm just gonna switch it to auto, and I'm just gonna stick it in the middle. That looks so good. Can you guys see? Let me shut off the light in here. What? Oh my god! Guys, that like elevated it so much. Oh my goodness. I'm so shook. These were like, I want to say like maybe 10 for a 2-pack, which it depends on what light you get, because I also did get these ones, and these came in like, there's a pack of 6 right here. These are a little bit cheaper, but you have to like, they're a little bit more finicky. So in my opinion, actually, I don't even know the price. They were a little bit more expensive than I think they should have been. But and you can adjust the lighting. Let me show you. There's like a, hold on. They have like a dimness basically. Oh my gosh, this just like took it to the top. That's insane. That was such a minute like addition, but it made it look so good. And that took me like maybe 10 minutes to do all of those. And see, it turned off, and then ready? That looks so tea. Oh my gosh, I'm so shook. I'm so shook. Okay, and then let me show you guys the other thing that I did. Just off camera because I low-key messed up and I'm kind of irritated at myself, but basically I put my shower stuff in, and tell me why I feel like I did it way too low. And it's also not in the middle, and that like genuinely bothers me. But it's in the middle of like the shower head. But it's not in the middle right here. I don't know. I can't be bothered right now. But yeah. And then my mattress came in while I was sick, guys. This is she. I got a Dream Cloud mattress with memory foam top. She's a little hard, but I'm getting used to it. I got these sheets from Telka, actually. Nigel recommended this brand for me, and then this blanket, and then those 2 back pillows are just from Target. But I ordered the Casa Luna ones, so those come on Wednesday, because these are just shams. and they're kind of big. So yeah, but I love the cool tone brown. It's a moment. And once you guys see my bed frame, you'll understand why I kind of picked this. So yeah, the next thing, I have a few more packages that I have to open. But we need to put together my box spring for my bed, which is gonna be a whole hassle and a half. Guys, that looks so good. Period. Hey guys. So it is Monday. Just got done with lab and class. Feeling a lot better. The sun's out. It snowed so much yesterday, but all of it melted. Love that. And my bed frame just got delivered. So that's on today's agenda. Am I wishing that I built the box spring the other day? Yeah. Did I have the energy to do so? No. So, with that being said, we are gonna build this box spring and we are gonna set up this bed frame. It's by the brand Soft Frames. So, it literally just sits on top of a bed, like a box spring, and it's super easy to put together. Like, it's literally 2 parts. The box spring is what I'm worried about. And then I have a mattress cover here from Tempur-Pedic. It's supposed to be cooling, and it feels cool. So I'm excited because I like a mattress topper. I just want a little bit of extra comfort. And I know my mattress is kind of hard, but in the long run, it'll last longer. Oh, but I should show you guys this. I have this little setup and I have this little setup in the corner, and I'm really liking the vibe. I like it. So yeah, let's set up this box spring, and I pray it doesn't take me more than like 30 minutes. I hope it's easy. And then let's set up the bed frame.
Open water, just what you want. So don't leave me drowning. Don't let me go. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Let's make the most of this before it's over.
Wait, Devon, lay. I'm like scared you're gonna be too tall.
Oh wow, that like sink in.
Your feet hang off.
I'm not at. Remove the pillows. That'd be fine.
You need like an extra long king. That's not a thing. It's only an Alaskan king, and those are like custom. Thanks guys for the help. We'll see you guys tomorrow, or actually probably not till Thursday, I think, because Lexie and I are going to be going through our other apartment and boxing stuff up. I'm going to get a U-Haul for Friday, basically, to like put all my clothes in, because I didn't think I was going to move in this early, like move in, but honestly, I've been like ordering a lot of stuff, more so than Lexie, so a lot of stuff is coming. Hey, ya baby! She's doing so good. Exploring, girl. We're not gonna fit, girl. We're not gonna fit. She's letting me pet her, which is good. Yeah, she was purring on the way over. Hi, you like your place, girl? She's doing really well. Who is Mama? You're being such a good girl. So, Anna and Devon just brought Ma to the apartment, their apartment, and she's just exploring. Let's go potty, baby. Let's go potty. What is this? Oh, this is her litter box? Yeah. Cutie. Can't wait for Ma's. BB. Does it look okay in here? Yeah. That's for you, Mama. Don't pee on anything. She's not. She's a good girl. Please. She's being so cool. I'm gonna unpack you. Watch her. Come on, girl. You're so gorgeous, girl. We're so glad to have you. She's coming out, guys. She looks so stinking small compared to everything. Like, why does she just look like a pea in like a field of corn? Like,
She's just looking around.
oh, girl, knee down. Oh, she hates it. Who just want to sniff everything, girl? Anna and Devon just moved a bunch of their stuff in, including BB, including Ma. She really is just out here exploring. And they're over here unboxing a bunch of stuff. It's not how you escape, BB. Who stink? Who stink, girl? Level mom. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're really cute. I have a green robe from Telka.
Here, Devon.
Bye, B.
I put mine on my side, you put yours on your side.
You guys are really playing house. What about BB's robe? You guys didn't get BB a robe? Not cool. She don't want to lay. In her little baby step. That's so cute. She's only one step ahead of you. Bye, BB. Love you so much, girl. See you later. See you later, girl.